Welcome back to my channel. It's no other than your girl Nicole. As y'all see by that title, I'm here with the story time for y'all. Part 2 of me finding out that I was pregnant. And this little bag right here, I know y'all hear it. So let's get into this video. Alright, so in my last video, like I was saying, about, I gotta come to y'all with another video, part 2, about my pregnancy, because my baby daddy and his mama, this and that. Well, today I'm here with that video. So, this right here was the first test that I took. Yeah, y'all see them 2 lines in there. And I took that on July 4th at 8:45. Alright, so this was July 7th, July 9th. Okay. So, like I was telling y'all, it was July 4th. Everybody, we was having fun, my mom and her man, they had left for the weekend, so we had her house to ourselves. Me and my 2 brothers, 2 of my cousins, my brother friends, Ari and Ebony had came over, and my cousin Kaya and Jay Sean, they had showed up, to show some love, you feel? So, my cousin how I was telling y'all how she said she needed to take a test because she hadn't seen her period. It didn't even hit my mind that I still haven't seen my period in that long. So this test right here was the first test that I had took. The first test that I had took, and as y'all can see, is 2 lines in there. A dark line and a real light one. So, I didn't want to believe it, and I was mad when I found it. When I found out, I was mad, me and my baby daddy, we've been together for 2 years and some change at the time. We were on good terms. We had broke up for the month of July because his birthday is in July, and it never fails. Every year come around, he want to break up because he want to do his little thing, want to sling wood for any and everybody. So, I ain't had no problem with that. Okay, we done. And this was the second test that I had took that night with those 2 lines in it. Focus, B. Whatever. You see the line. So, I was like, so he made me mad. He posted something on Instagram. So, I had it back on my story. I was like, she's trying to be funny. Like, let me go ahead and slap you with these facts. So, I took a picture of my pregnancy test and I put it on my story. And he gonna reply talking about when you take them. A little while ago. Why? Why? Like, what's up? So, he was like, okay. He was, okay, before all this, he was been trying to tell me that I was pregnant, like, way before, but I didn't want to believe him because one night, matter of fact, I was half asleep because I was tired. And, he trying to do a little whoop, whatever, John, and I'm just like, so when we had got done or whatever, he was like, Nene, you pregnant? I was like, nigga, no, I'm not. He was like, yes, you is. I'm like, boy, whatever, John. So my aunt, she had asked me, she was like, yeah, have you seen your period since May? I was like, nah, like maybe it'll come on next month. I won't sweat it, not even thinking that I was pregnant. So after these tests, on the 7th at 9 a.m., July 7th, 9 a.m., I took a clear blue test because I thought these 2 tests right here was lying to me because I was like, no, ain't no way, not me. Baby, I took that clear blue and I was praying and I had my fingers crossed on the toilet like, let this say negative. Let it say not pregnant, my dude. But when I looked at it, slapped me dead ass in the face because that bitch said pregnant. So then I'm sitting here, I'm just like, I didn't know how to feel. I was mad. Yes, I was mad about it. I didn't want to be pregnant. I didn't want the baby. None of that. I was just sitting here. I'm like, it ruined my whole night. I was mad. I didn't even want to eat, drink. I just went straight to bed. I was just mad. So, when I had went back home, you know, pregnancy info. I went to the doctor because I still didn't want to believe those tests because I'm like, them things are expired. Like, them things are old. They give me the wrong results. You feel? So, I got to the hospital and everything, They go see if it's true, Then they be like, okay, well, we're going to test your pee, whatever, junk. And I'm just sitting up there and I've been waiting. Me and M, my cousin, me and her, she was in a room with me and I was just sitting there waiting for forever. And I'm just like, and the man was like, he came in there, he was like, no, the lady came first. She was like, yeah, you're early in the pregnancy, whatever, junk. And I look, and I other than my cousin, she over there like, and then the man came in, he was like, yeah, you're early in your pregnancy, you are pregnant, congratulations. And I'm just sitting there like, I get it, man. I said, thank you. And I look over there at my cousin, and she over there laughing. I'm like, ain't funny? Like, and then, baby, they give me my papers. I don't want y'all to see my government if you don't know it. So, this was July 7th, 2020. And as y'all can see, that junk say pregnancy. Boy, when I tell you, I did not want to believe it at all. I'm just sitting here like, nah, ain't no way. Not me. I'm not pregnant. I ain't been feeling no symptoms. I ain't had no pregnancy symptoms, no headache, no throwing up, no nothing, no stomach pain, no back pain. None of that other people said that they had when they found out they were pregnant. So I'm just saying here like, well maybe all of this is no. Not me, but that's what happens when you out here trying to do without any protection or any birth control. That's what happens. So, and I feel like it's because before I took the test that night with my cousin, I said, oh, I'll take one with you because the Lord already told me that mine gonna be negative. I feel like that's what got me, because I was sitting there playing with the Lord. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, okay. So, I'm just thinking about like, okay, who I'm finna tell first. I mean, I'm grown. I'm grown. I am legally grown. So I can do for myself. I can do for my baby. All of that. Got good jobs, good paying jobs. So that's the least of my worries. So I'm sitting up here. I'm like, okay. So then I'm just sitting there. I'm like, And then how I was telling her that my aunt said that she had a dream about, she heard the baby crying and all that other stuff. So it was me. Yes, it was me. I was the pregnant one. I just couldn't wrap my head around it because I'm sitting here like, ain't no way. So after that, I really wasn't feeling bad, like none of that. I didn't get no symptoms until like 3-4 days after I took these tests, honey. That's when it started to hit me, because then I started having headaches. My nipples was hard and hurting like a mud. I mean, I was just, but this is the thing though, 2 months earlier, I had a dream that I was pregnant, and my baby dad, I had a pain on the bottom of my left side of my stomach, and my baby daddy was holding that spot. So I hit him, and I was like, nigga, get off me. But I woke up from my dream, and he was not there. And I was like, nigga, that's weird. And then like that month later, I promise you, like pains will come in and out on the left side down there, and I was like, but I never thought about it, like, and the lady at the hospital, she was like, yeah, that was a premonition, because it was the same way for me when I found out I was pregnant with my daughter and this and that, and I'm just like, okay, so, and then, I'm just sitting up here and I'm like, so, after that, my baby daddy, he's still trying to act like he ain't got no baby on the way, something like that, whatever. I mean, I wasn't even trying to deal with the nigga no more, none of that. Like, I'm just being honest, because when I found out, I was like, first of all, me and him ain't together. Ain't no need, no. Because if I don't got to be tied down to this nigga, I'm not fitting to be. So, after that, on the 9th, I had stopped feeling bad. I had stopped feeling those pains and stuff. So on July 9th at 6:55 p.m., I took another test to make sure that I was still pregnant. Like, the test was still telling me that I was pregnant. And sure enough, was still pregnant. So now, homegirl, I'm just up here. I'm like, well, you pregnant now. I mean, so I'm sitting up here, I'm just thinking, and I'm just laughing at the fact. And I'm like, I wish this nigga would try to deny. I wish he would try to deny this, baby, because, baby, I know each position that we done did, that we was in. I mean, you can't deny the baby anyway, because you was the only nigga that nutted in me ever in my lifetime. Thirdly, you the only nigga that I was with, so how could you deny this baby? Like, but he don't deny my baby, because he know better. And I'm sitting up here and I'm just like, so, his mama texts me like, Nicole, is you pregnant or something? Because Michael don't tell me nothing. And I was like, and I look at that text message, and I respond, I'm like, yeah, I'm pregnant. So what? Oh, are you sure? Are you sure you're pregnant? Girl, yes. I wasn't even sure the test was telling me the truth, but I'm pretty sure all of them ain't gonna lie. Because I done took 4 and they telling me the same thing. And I done went to the hospital and got the papers that confirmed it, baby. Yes, bitch, I'm pregnant. I know this. So, I'm up here, I'm like, so, I sent her pictures of the test that I had took. And she was like, okay, well, you got any more proof? I said, you know what? I got the papers from the hospital from when I had went confirming my pregnancy. She was like, okay, well, send me those. Okay. So I sent it to her. She was like, who name is that? That ain't your name. I was like, honey, that's my government name. She was like, oh, well, I didn't know that was your name. I'm like, yeah, your son, though, is my name. So I'm just sitting up here. I'm like, so she was like, okay, yeah, all that other junk, blah, blah, blah. So, on the 15th, I had a doctor's appointment. No, first of all, before all of that, honey, she was like, yeah, well, I need you to come to my house and take a pregnancy test up here for me. And I'm like, okay, well, so I got me a lift, and me and my cousin had went up there, and, she was already 8 months pregnant then. So, I went up there with some clear blue. Took them out the box. All the other junk went. Headed straight to the bathroom. Went to go take these little lovely tests. Sat them down on the sink while they was sitting there doing their little. So, I'm sitting up here. I'm waiting for the result to come. I'm sitting here. And I'm waiting and I'm waiting. And I'm just looking and I'm waiting. I'm like, dang, can y'all hurry up so I can go home? Like, waiting. And finally, the results show up. So I'm saying, okay, finally, yes. I get out the bathroom. I'm like, I show them to her. These two say pregnant too. She was like, oh, okay. So what you gonna do? What you mean what I'm gonna do? What you mean? I'm finna go home now. since I done came out here, took the test for you, you know that I'm pregnant, just confirmed it. I'm about to go right back home. So, me and my baby daddy weren't talking. Like when I was up there at his house, I ain't talked to him. I gave him a look like boy, I hate you so much, like So whatever, John. A whole lot happened that night, and then it was the night before his birthday, matter of fact, and it was about 12 something when I had got home, almost 1 o'clock, and I'm just like, huh, he talking about something. Uh, so his mama had called his cousin because her cousin was taking us home, and she was like, yeah, come back and get Michael, okay? He said he want to talk to Nicole. We down the road. What possibly do you have to say to me now? So he opened the car door. He like, I said, what? He said, scoot over. And then he gonna get my phone. He gonna start texting to me and my notes. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, just like that. So I'm sitting here, I'm going on about my night or whatever. So me being petty, I'm like, and happy birthday. He kept saying, I want to be in my child life. I want to be there. I want to be a great father. This is that, blah, blah, blah. I'm just sitting here like, okay, like, yeah, I hear you. So then, like, the next week I went by, and he gonna text me talking about, my mama said she wants you to come back up here and take another test, but this time with me in the bathroom watching you. I said, for what? For what? He was like, I don't know. And then she gonna text me like, did Michael tell you something that I said? I said, yeah. He said, he told me that you said you wanted me to go back up there and take another test, but this time with him in the bathroom watching me. She was like, yeah, that's what I said. So instantly I get mad. I'm like, what is the point? Why? I done took all the other tests. They say positive. They telling you pregnant or with 2 lines. So why would I keep wasting money on tests when all of these are clearly saying, and I mean every single last one of them saying that I'm pregnant. She just want to be sure. Girl, how sure can you get in 8, 12 tests and the daggone paper from the hospital? How sure can you get from that? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go out there so she can hush. So, alright. One day, it was a night I had got off work, a Tuesday, Wednesday night, one of them. No, it wasn't even Wednesday. It was either a Tuesday or a Thursday night. Matter of fact, so I had to close the store at my job, and it was like 11 something when I had got out that building. So we going up there. I'm still in my work clothes, boy. My back hurting, my feet hurting. I'm ready to go home and get in the bed. So I got the box in my pocket, and I'm just sitting here like, and yes, I took some old clear blue, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, okay, like what the fuck, like I get there, I'm not gonna know where to be found. They're like, oh, he at that white girl house. He at that Caucasian girl house up there, whatever. Go get him. And I'm just sitting here like, nobody cares about none of that. And his sister's like, tell her boyfriend, go help him find Michael. And I'm just sitting here like, so I'm sitting down on the couch and I'm just sitting here and I'm just looking at his mom and I'm looking at TV and I just keep looking at him and I keep putting my freaking head down. I'm like, look, don't nobody got time. I'm ready to go home. I done got off work. I done had to clean the clothes, this stuff. Don't nobody got time. So I glanced to my left and this dummy standing right there in the door of his room. And I'm just sitting here like, nigga, come on so I can take this test so I can go home. He's like, okay, dang. So we go in the bathroom. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm just looking at him. You know me, I spoke my mind. I was fussing him out. So I'm just sitting up there, and I'm just like, and I'm just looking at him, and I'm just rolling my eyes. I'm just giving him a stink look like. So, yeah, they told me that you was at your girlfriend's house, so they, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And like, oh my God, bro, can you just pee? I'm just sitting here like, no, I can't pee. And I'm sitting here, I'm fussing him out, and I hit him. And then he like, bro, stop hitting me. And I'm like, bro, I do whatever I want. I'm grown. I no, I'm gonna hit you. And if I feel like hitting you, I'm gonna hit you. Like, who do you think you are? So he like, bro, can you just pee? And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, bro, I can't pee. You sitting here looking at me. So he's sitting on a little on the tub thing. You know me, I'm still arguing. He told me, oh my God, can you shut up and pig? And I'm sitting here and I'm laughing. So I took the little tests out the boxes, you know. And you know me, I was being lazy because I didn't want to do one at a time. So I got both of the tests. Ain't nobody tell you to follow. So I got both of the tests. Dang, get up there. I got both of the tests and I do them like that. Alright. And when I tell y'all that the littlest piece of pee came out of me, it was like doop doop doop. That was it. And mind you, I had a whole cup full of high C, and that thing was about empty when I had got there because I was drinking it the whole way there because I was like, look, I'm trying to go ahead drink all this so I can go there, piss, get the result, go right on home. Ain't nobody got time to deal with that mess. You feel? So I pee. I did that little piece, so I'm like, dang, I know that wasn't enough, so I know I'm gonna have to try pee again. So I'm taking them out from under me, and that was calculating. So I said, well, dang, I guess that little bit of pee worked then. So, you know, I set them up on the little sink thing, and I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there after I get my clothes up and wash my hands and stuff. And them little things just calculating. And he was like, bro, I wish you hurry up, bro. And I was like, dummy, I'm done. I'm waiting on the calculator. So I hit him again. This time I hit him with force because he fell back into the bathroom wall. And I was like, I know they probably in there thinking that we in here doing something. But nah, I hit his ass. So it was in the calculator. And I looked back over. I seen that it was on the last one. So I'm like, oh, okay. I remember that boy outfit and everything. So I'm like, it was on the last one. I'm like, hurry up. Boy, that thing said pregnant. I said, all right. I said, here you go, your little test results. And he gonna pick them up. And he looked at him. He looked at me. He put them back down. He left out the bathroom and he walked out the front door. Talking about funny, baby. That was funny. So I'm like, okay. Got my little test. I went in there. I showed his mama these two as well, which clearly said the same result as every other last one of them. Pregnant. So she was like, okay, what you gonna do? And I was like, what you mean what I'm doing? She was like, you need to put him on child support. Blah, blah, blah. This and that. And I'm in my head like, girl, how gonna put him on child support? He ain't got no job. He gonna be in jail every time I turn around, you know, all the other junk. But, you know, he was like, and he had come in there. He sat down on the other couch, and mind you, me and him was still not talking. We weren't dating or none of that. You know, just baby mama, baby daddy, whatever junk. So he like, he just sitting there, and she was like, why you ain't saying nothing? And he talking about, I'm listening. And I'm sitting there, I got my head out, and I'm laughing because it's so funny to me, like, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, whatever, you know. I was like, I got my 2 jobs. I get paid real good every 2 weeks from both jobs, so, I know I'm going to be able to provide mine. So, he was like, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to take care of my baby, and I'm just sitting there. And I'm looking, and I got my head down. I'm just laughing because a whole lot was running through my head. I'm not even going to say on camera, but boy, I already knew. So, I'm like, and you know, she said whatever she had to say. I'm like, Tia, let's go. Take me home. So, you know, we leave. I go home, whatever junk. And when I did go to somewhere about this little pregnancy mess, which was 7/15/2020, I was 2 months and some change pregnant. So I'm just sitting right here, you know, and I'm like, well, I already know what I gotta do. I already know what I'm about to do. Like, ain't nobody about to sit here and keep dealing with all this and that, you know, for no whatever, blah blah blah. So I went to I went. They told me if I was having any abdominal pain, for like more than a week or something like that, could they give me a day and a card when I go back to the doctor? And if I have any major issues, just go to the hospital, because there could be something wrong with the baby. So I'm just sitting here, I'm like, okay. And I heard my baby heartbeat. Well, you know what? The heart rate and all the other junk and the gender, that's just going to be a whole new video. So I had went, they was like, you know what's wrong? I'm like, yeah, I've been having the same pain for a week now. Like, and it hurted like from the time I had got up. I mean, it got to the point where I was so sick at work and it was just hurting. And I'm just sitting there here like, bruh, I'm going home. I gotta go get back in the bed. I wasn't even home. I had got a hotel with my baby daddy for the weekend. So, anyway, I had to go get me something to eat. All the other stuff. I went to Subway, I remember. And he was still asleep when I got there. And I ain't even care to wake him up. But he was on my side. So I'm like, so I pushed him over. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to the hospital, If this pain keep on. So it stopped. But my ass was asleep, man. That thing hit me hard. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? So that next morning, I'm like, yep, I'm going to the hospital. And I was at the hospital from 12 that afternoon until 8:31 that night. And I'm trying to tell you, I was mad because I was hungry. I was thirsty, and I was just hungry as hell. And I'm sitting here like, I done been here all day. I only ate once today. What the? So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to walk out. I'm about to leave, But then I was like, nah, because this concerning my child. This concerning my baby. I can't do that. I got to see her. I got to see what's wrong. So then, they was asking me questions. They came in there, pushing on my damn stomach. I'm like, damn, it's already hurting. They couldn't find my baby heartbeat and none of that. So I'm just sitting out here like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean you can't find my baby heartbeat? Like, so then they was like, yeah, we got to get you up the ultrasound, blah, blah, blah. All that other mess. So I'm just thinking, I'm like, well, I hope my baby okay. I didn't think it was nothing serious. I'm just like, well, I hope my baby okay. And my baby daddy with me then, but he couldn't come in the hospital because, that Rona shit. So I'm just sitting out here like, But he called me on my brother's phone, and it was this fine Nigerian, African, wherever he from, doctor. And he was like, yeah, we about to get you the ultrasound, all the other stuff. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then, they put that cold ass jelly on my stomach, and then I looked over, and I seen this big old head on my youngin', and I said, yep, this Michael baby for real, because, boy, ain't nobody got no head like that. So I'm like, first of all, I already know who the fuck my baby daddy is, because I know who I've been messing with. So I said, damn, my baby got a big head. That's all that ran through my mind when I looked up. I'm like, dang, my baby got a big head. And I'm about to show y'all my first little ultrasound picture that I got from the hospital. And y'all will see why I said that, because dang, my baby had a big head. Still got a big head. I better stop talking about my baby. Before my baby get mad, kick me. So, the lady, she was like, well, if you want to look, this is your baby. I'm like, damn, my baby got a big head, and I see the baby moving, and the baby was like this, just waving to me, and I was just like, oh, like, I could have cried. I was like, okay, but my baby moving. The baby clearly up there. I seen the baby wave. She was like, oh, look at the baby waving. And I'm like, so why they can't hear my baby heartbeat? So she was like, okay. So she was finding the baby heartbeat, whatever, John. And she was like, oh, my phone about to die. She was finding the baby heartbeat, whatever, John. And she was like, baby has a very shallow heartbeat. I'm just sitting up here. I'm like, okay. So then she was like, would you like to hear your baby heartbeat? I'm like, yeah. Cause they couldn't find it a while ago. So she let me hear my baby heartbeat, and I was just like, and boy, let me go ahead and show y'all this big head baby because this was the first ultrasound picture that I did get. And boy, look, that baby got a big head. My baby was so small, like. So then when I seen that, I was like, oh, I ain't got nothing to worry about, my baby good, all that other stuff. So I'm sitting here like, nigga, it ain't nothing to worry about. Ain't nothing to worry about. So I went outside, after all of that, I had went outside. I'm like, thank God I'm leaving, because take me somewhere to go get something to eat now. So I was smiling. Maybe they're like, why you smiling for? Why you smiling? I'm like, I see my baby. And he was like, did you get a picture? And I'm like, yeah, dummy. He was like, let me see. And he looked at the baby. He was like, dang, my baby got my head. And I'm like, you ain't lying about that. He was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, look at my stinker. Then he sent a picture to his mom and all the other stuff. And she was asking what the baby was doing, all the other stuff, asking questions, all the other stuff. So I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, but that was when I was 10 weeks and 3 days. And now I am 19 weeks and a day pregnant. And I am ready for my baby to get here because I'm ready to love on my baby. Like, what is taking so long for March? Like, dang, come on. March just trying to take his time around the corner. Like, we ain't even got that much longer to go. It's October 19th. Hurry up. Everything else came and passed by quick. But I'm about to show y'all my fat little stomach. My baby hanging low as usual. This made me look big. I'm about to cut it out. Bro, I'm not even all that big. This junk just making me look big on camera. Like, I'm actually just about to make me mad because it's making me look big on camera. But if you see me in person, I am not big. Like, what? But I will show y'all the recent. I won't add Chopper here for this. Nope, I was not. So I'll show y'all the recent one that I had got of my baby when I got the envelope of my baby gender. My baby just big. Like, look at my baby. I'm just so in love with my baby. Like, I just can't wait for my baby to be here because I know I'm about to get my baby to work. I'm about to get my baby everything. Like, and my baby is already spoiled, and we already got so much stuff, and that ain't even the last though, because when I get paid again, I'm about to go blow a whole nother paycheck on that baby. Do you hear me? But that's all I know how to do. Every time I get paid, I go blow it on the baby and save about $40 for myself. I go get me something to eat and all that other stuff. But I'm blessed. I'm happy for my baby. I know it's about to start a whole new journey for me, and I couldn't be more grateful for my baby. I mean, I thank God every day for my baby because I do. Like, I'm grateful. I'm beyond grateful for my baby. So this is my little update about my baby and my little story time part 2 about me finding out I was pregnant and about my baby daddy and the grandma, all that other mess. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment. Well, you can just like and subscribe because I don't think YouTube got a little community. I don't think YouTube got a little comment thing going on no more for right now. So just like and subscribe, keep up with me in this little pregnancy journey. I will not be having a gender review anymore because when I was at Chapel Hill trying to see whatever they said was wrong with my baby, the lady put the gender on the little ultrasound thing, so I seen it. So no more gender reveal. That would be pointless, but I got a big baby shower plan. So I'm gonna end this video right here, and I just hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.